Here you can see that some of the protesters have come holding sticks or poles, so they've come armed. This is where they met some of the believers who were attending the annual Arbaeen procession that takes place every year in London and has been taking place for over 40 years. Just the fact that this procession, the flags that the believers were carrying, the name of Imam Hussein, the way the believers were dressed reminded them of the Islamic Revolution, was enough for them to make these individuals the target of their violence. And here you can see there's a mob literally running down to beat up that person who's on the floor. Again, you can see there are poles there and that there's someone hitting him with a pole or a stick. And here's another clip showing a similar scene where protesters are literally beating up people with their hands, with the sticks and poles that they're carrying. Police reinforcement is being sent in to control the situation. And this is outside the Iranian embassy, or a building related to the Islamic Republic of Iran. The protesters are pushing against the police and fighting with them in order to get through the barricades and be able to enter and attack the building. The other place that was attacked was the Islamic Centre of England, which is a mosque, a place of worship. There is the Islamic Centre on your right. The police are trying to control the situation. The protesters are fighting back. And again, you can see sticks. You can see the road. Obviously, a lot of stuff has been thrown here, including bottles and all kinds of other stuff. The person sitting on the ground, who looks like an officer, has clearly been injured. And here you can see the uppermost part of the Islamic Centre of England building, the roof, and this individual has managed to actually climb up in order to wave their flag from on top of the building. This incident also took place outside the Islamic Centre of England, so you can see the mob of protesters are literally just attacking this individual, beating him up. Even the police can't do much because there are so many of them. And here you can see him with his face covered in blood. Now this individual is somehow associated with the Islamic Centre of England, and you can see he's trying to have a peaceful, civilized discussion with the protesters, but they are very angry, and you'll see that the situation escalates and he's just been pushed. That individual, which you'll see on your right in the white t-shirt, he actually is saying to him, "Say death with Khamenei." The one in the t-shirt, you can see he's literally saying to him, "Say death to Khamenei." So they obviously don't want to have a civilized discussion, and it's getting more and more violent. You can see there's someone here trying to protect him, and he's moved away, and as he's walking down, you can see these people literally chase him down the street. This is after the protesters have gone away, and this is actually the Islamic Centre of England, just in front of the steps of the Islamic Centre of England, and the steps themselves. You can see this is the aftermath. All the filth, bottles, all kinds of other things that have been thrown at the Islamic Centre of England, again because they see the Islamic Centre of England as a kind of symbol of the Islamic Revolution, which is why they attack places like these in order to express their hatred and resentment. And again, it should be reiterated that this is a mosque, this is a place of worship. People come here to pray, they congregate in order to worship God with their families. But it seems that wasn't important for these individuals. Here you can see that the glass of the front doors has been broken. And this is what the police had to say regarding the attack against police officers.